Hey everybody, welcome back, or welcome to the channel. We are here where we left off at this sealed door because I forgot where we're going. Let's check the journal. Oh yes, the oral scanner for the chem lab. This is the chem lab, which means I think we're in the trash.
Muting volume. Nice hit. It is clean, and ready to kill germs.
Anyways, got warmed up there for today's episode. Oh my gosh, what is going on down there?
Navigating to requested location. You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up. Cycle complete.
Oh,
I'm going.
yeah, okay. Alright, Max, didn't fare too well on that fight. That's it? That's all I got from that guy? Okay, anyways, we're going into the chem lab, and we gotta use the oral scanner. Oral scanner. Pretty sure it's how it's pronounced. But let's go. Let's do this.
This facility is currently experiencing a heightened security event. Accessing this facility requires voice-modulated passphrase. Please speak the passphrase.
Alright, let's see if this guy, his audio recording is going to work.
We attest to the zest with our hand on our chest. Be impressed as our guest by what we've finessed. You are blessed to ingest what we thoroughly test. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Passphrase accepted.
Good.
Access granted. Welcome, Dr. Jasper Lowe.
What's with the ominous music? Okay, so access the chem lab. Done. Marauders got in. Apparently before we did.
Area assessment. This room is moderately trashed. Time to clean is estimated at 23.5 minutes.
Taking up the floor pieces or something, it looks like. Oh look, Phineas is wanted. Dead or alive. Yeah, let's do this. Sell this time. Do we have any weapons to sell? You know what? Let's look. Max, what do you got? 194. What was that? This one. 1947. 796 melee damage of 328. Yeah, okay, well, it looks like we are set. Ah, you piece of trash. Have any armor? Oh, I do have lots of armor. The old injection suits. I don't really need them. Yeah, we're all good on that. Water. And all this booze. Since I'm playing on the story kind of mode or whatever, I don't really use a lot of that stuff. When you Spacers, whatever choice. Anyways, I don't use a lot of stuff that you'd probably normally use. So therefore, I should just sell it all. Probably shouldn't pick it up in the first place. Music box, because why not? Alright, so the Secretary's Terminal. Welcome, Hong C. Urgent notification. This urgent notification brought to you by Spacer's Choice Automated Subversive Behavior Notification System. The ASB. Please be informed that one or more of the following high priority conditions are likely to be active in your office or workplace. Escaped primals. Oh, that's nice. Unlawful discussion of subversive cultural material. Okay. Extended and unauthorized breaks. Oof. Oh, those last two, those are something. First one, not so bad, you know. At least it's number 1 on the list. Please notify your supervisor immediately if you are the designated supervisor of this workplace. This message constitutes your official notification. This is an automated response. Please do not respond directly to this message. Return to the root, go to the messages, corrective measures. 2, oh, it's forwarded to Low. That's Dr. Low. Oh, and it's from Hong C. Jasper. I've been taking your messages at my terminal like you asked. This one's from management, though. Please take a look at this. I could get in trouble for deleting it. From Goodfellow L to Dr. Low. Dr. Low, I speak for everyone at the OCI when I express my disappointment in your work ethic. Yeah, it seems to be a trend. The quality of Compound X harvested and enriched at your laboratory falls well below Spacer's Choice standards. And I mean, I'm sure their standards aren't great. Actually, their standards are probably high, but they're like, I don't know, something else is probably low, so it doesn't really make any sense. Nothing seems to really make sense. It is, in my professional opinion, that the quality of one's work reflects the quality of one's spirit. Lazy workers deliver lazy work. Round up your researchers. Fire 1 in 10. I expect you and your remaining researchers to deliver the next batch of chemicals to HIA under an accelerated timetable. Okay, for punishment, we're gonna get rid of the people that work for you. You're gonna get it done even faster and better, and that's all there is to it. Nothing makes sense. You know, some of that is probably a little bit true. Some guys, I don't know what they think, but this probably does not work. You would think that if that guy's not providing, you would look at the other researchers and either replace him or something. He obviously has some sort of grand reputation, because when we went into the other place, the one lady, I guess the only one that was alive that could tell us anything, told us Dr. Lowe's the smartest man here. But he seemed a little spacey, maybe he was on drugs all the time. Okay, these measures may seem punitive and harsh. They are. I am instilling discipline in your team. One day, I'd like to imagine you will thank me. Respectfully, Lawrence Goodfellow, Manager, Office of Creative Incubation. Work fortifies the spirit, he says. Okay. This one's just a message, I think, from Hung Lao. Hung Tu Lao. Please respond. Jasper, I know you told me not to bother you when you're working, but I'm running out of options and I don't understand. I understand you're busy, so I've boiled down my list of concerns to simple yes or no questions. Just respond with Y or N. Did you read Goodfella's letter? Am I on the chopping block? Has security talked to you about some type of corporate spy in our ranks? 3A, is there a spy? Did you know Padilla's heart gave out after a 72-hour shift? 4A, are you attending the wake? Oh, she died. I guess it does say heart gave out, but that doesn't always mean she died. I've got staff coming to the receptionist desk looking for answers. What am I supposed to tell them? It's not the best choice. It's the only choice we've got. Are you going to respond? Nice. What's this? Oh, it just, please respond. And then it just says N. Oh, so he's responding and he just says N. So, okay, so whatever her questions were, or his questions, whatever. Every single one of them was answered with no. Okay, so from Hong to Tanaka. Chief. Oh, this one's subject lost keys. Chief, I found a key in a locker by the lavatories. The key belongs to Dr. Lowe. Please retrieve the key and return it to him. I'd do it myself, but Dr. Lowe can be pretty paranoid. If I show up at his door with a key in hand, he'll assume I stole it in order to fabricate a reason to check up on him. Yeah, he does not sound like the greatest boss in the world. But you get what you get. Okay, so we are in. We've discovered a little bit. I doubt we can open this door, especially since there's somebody on it. Of course we can't. So, oh, look at this.
Ah, more threats from the Aether. How pleasant. Must be our shadowy nemesis from the OCI.
He's probably trying to help us. Of course, trying to murder us isn't great, but the threats would, you know, keep us out, I suppose. We need to go... Yeah, it said something about the mechanicals. Yeah. Oh, well, we can't get through there. It doesn't look like there's too much in there anyways. Not super worried about it. Come on. Let's go to this side. More ammo. More of this, more of that. Assault rifle, I don't care about that. This one's gonna bring us down to the floor. To be honest, I really want to go down to the floor. I think we can get there from there anyway, so we'll go up here. And we'll make our way down.
Entering quiet. Mega message. Body bag required.
Our victory is their defeat.
We did say stuff about the mechanicals. Main lab. No, I don't... Okay, so for now, we'll just discover this area. There's a couple of doors, it looks like. I don't know if we can go through that one just yet. Let's see if we can go under. Well, looks like we can. Okay, oh gosh, you know what? We'll go in here. Just because it seems like it's sort of, I mean, there's a door, but it seems like it's kind of part of the main area there.
Take out the trap.
Once they're done dealing with that, we can read this terminal.
Sweet. Everyone all right?
Okay, here we go. We got critical updates from, or to Dunlop S, the tennis ball that is. Okay. Dear Sir or Madam, this is an automated message triggered by Spacer's Choice Contingency Management Program. Please do not respond to this message. Congratulations, Contingency Number 77 Tech 1. Abundance of raw material is now in effect. What does that mean? Abundance of raw material is now in effect. Okay. Due to a higher than projected volume of Compound X harvested in this laboratory, your production quotas have been raised by 200%. Oh, so they made a bunch. Of course it was bad, but they made a bunch. And so by making a bunch, instead of working themselves out of a job, they work themselves into a more unattainable job. Please bear in mind that bi-weekly quota reviews are automatically generated and forwarded to Project Gorgon Administration and the Office of Creative Incubation. Any dereliction in production will be reflected in your review. Experimental notes, we've got 2 of them. Just one, sorry. Open last entry. There's a bunch of corrupted files and 1 remaining log, so let's open it. Okay, so experimental log, S. Dunlop, junior researcher. Experimental enrichment of compound X. Attempt 0089. Exposed compound X. Sample to N-ray concentrate for 30 seconds. Consulted research notes. Notes incomplete and damaged. So we're all about a couple of minutes away from each other. Except for the last 2, which seem to be about an hour from the third from the bottom. But anyway, so at 11:39. Oh wait, that might not be time. That's just the number, just the log number or something. Anyways, enough with all that. Exposed compound X sample to N-ray concentrate for 60 seconds. Sample failed. Toxicity levels high. Disposed. Exposed X sample for attempt 0090. Woke up, fell asleep at the table. Okay. Sample failed. Overexposure to lab atmosphere. Toxicity levels high. Disposed. Researcher's addendum. Unplanned sabotage. Event destroyed any relevant research notes. Forced to rely on outdated notes. Expected time loss 6 to 16 months. Attempt to replicate research unsuccessful. Will try again after resting eyes for a minute. He sleeps a lot, which is fine, whatever. Guess it all comes down to what it is now. If they succeeded, it would have probably been much worse. Not that it matters, maybe not, but I think that it would have been much worse, because if you put so much money into something and it just, you know, just can't happen or whatever, you probably don't want to just throw everything away. Well, we shouldn't, you know, we should have never started this. This is bad. And of course, this place is going to let it go anyways. So, shoot that guy in the leg.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
That was a shiny servo we just got. Scientists. Okay. Alright, let's head back out. I believe... So that's the door we came from. We can go in there next. Oh, no. I thought that was the door we came from. I mean, that one. All over the place. Okay. So let's go in here.
Not very sanitary anymore. If it ever was.
Jasper's storage key. Scientists and marauders. Bathroom. That guy seemed to have a nice last drink before he, I don't know, kicked the bucket. Bypass shunts. Nothing in here. Bathroom. Oh, it's a shower room. You'd think with the company that... Well, never mind. Don't even mind. Because the answer is... something stupid about the question. I was gonna say maybe they, you know, with as much money as these companies should be making, they'd have like better shower and housing facilities. And then I thought, you know what? Spacer's choice. Found a vending machine. I don't think I need to go into it. Worst, we'll just keep all this stuff here. Take that money. We can get into that. Is there anything good in there? $88. And so we exit. What's this right here? It's a saw.
Processing. Security patrol initiated.
Muting volume now.
Security. I'm sure there's
Careful.
more.
Seems like they had a surplus of traps they decided to get rid of all in one place.
Can I disarm these? No.
Ha!
Physical damage weakness has made you soft and vulnerable to physical damage. No thanks. I'm sure that some of those you could probably sort of counteract with the with perks somehow, but whatever. Hey, the ladies would have complimented me on taking care of that lock. Advanced defensive helmet, gold. What's this? Tanaka's Peacemaker. It's actually pretty sweet. I think I'll leave it. See what his armor's like, though. Okay, well, we just drop it. This would be probably really uncomfortable armor. Okay. Almost fell there. Okay, so there's another way to get down there, which we will use. Not going to drop down the hole. Security office status. Administrator's notice. All password protection has been disabled by order of Lawrence Goodfellow. Privacy is a privilege and must be earned. Lift access restrictions. Administrator's notice. Operating a security terminal is blah 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 blah. Okay, hack. Disable auto mechanical hostility programs. Return mechanical status. Disabled. Okay, exit please. So that was the security area. And we are gonna go. What did I miss this? Holy cow, I'm missing a lot of stuff. We're gonna go. Oh, yeah. Back out. There. And all the traps are not set up anymore, so that's cool. Oh, we were in here. Oh, wait, do we have to go through the floor? No, right here. Right? Well, apparently we're going through the floor. I want to see what's down here. Great.
its evaluation is sterling.
The old primals.
Primals, too? They wanted to make sure they made all the bad decisions, didn't they?
Yeah, I hear you on that one. Dude, come on.
Scoured with prejudice. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
So many explosives down here. Miasma. A lot of toxic hides here. Nothing in this box. Nice auto loader. It's a drill of some sort. More mechanicals that were destroying the primals. Oh, that's right. The primals got released or whatever. It was like a whole thing. Security. We were just in security, weren't we? Elevator. Let's see. Oh. Well, would you look at that, guys? We missed a door. Of course we did. But that's okay. Could have also just fallen through the ceiling over here someplace. Right. I hear robots. Oh yeah, we've disabled their... Yeah, you bet. How much money? Only 138. I mean, I'd like it. Should be somewhere. There's a hole in a ceiling. Is it here? I'm pretty sure it would be like around here somewhere, but oh, what do I know? Okay, that means we're headed.
I wonder. This is where Lo was when his mind was pushed to its breaking point.
Yes, perhaps. I'm pretty sure it was already past that. Search the shelves. I should tell them to do it. Okay. Everybody, quiet.
Night falls on Gorgon. Though I suppose it's always dark here in the void. The lab is empty, and I am at last alone. I'm preoccupied with thoughts of the single-celled xenocytes that make their home here on this rock. These primordial creatures persist despite the hostility of their surroundings. No, they require adversity to thrive. Perhaps that's why our bodies react to theirs. There is a harmony in us. The law didn't craft us for the void, yet we scrabble across its cold worlds, building, persisting, as the xenocytes do. We live. Against all odds, we live. But for how long?
I don't know, about to 80, maybe 90 usually. Better than before.
You're remarkably intent on scuttling my every plan to end you. How inconsiderate. Especially after I've gone to so much effort to see Gorgon rest in peace. It's a good thing, then, that I finally figured out what you're after. I'll see you soon, little weasel.
Is it just me, or does it seem like our mysterious nemesis watches too many Aetherwave serials?
Talking around Sam. Maybe. I think he's just trying to scare us off. He or she could be the lady Olivia, and she's like, I know what I was doing and it's wrong. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, whatever, I don't know. You'd think that you'd just find a way to get rid of the lab entirely or something. Not like they don't have enough explosives for most of it. Okay. This is Dr. Lowe's terminal. And so we are going to go into admin functions. Override synthesis and manufacturing center lockdown. Override authorization. And the status has been overridden. And that's it. Oh, messages. Okay. Incoming from O. Ambrose. Looks like all of them are from her. Updated security practices high priority. Pursuant to last week's incident, new security practices are now in effect. All lab personnel must tidy their workstations at the end of their shift. Close and lock all drawers, safes, closets, vents, and lab doors before leaving for the day. All visitors must be accompanied. Furthermore, any laboratory tech accompanying a guest who has not received certification in either self-defense or hand-to-hand combat must also be accompanied by a member of the security team. This is probably the first time that I've ever heard anybody say, we need to be safe and stuff. Usually it's like all people for themselves, I guess. Alright. Okay. All confidential information must remain as such. Do not discuss the nature of your work outside or inside the lab except to warn peers of imminent danger, such as fire, chemical spill, or suspended corporate espionage. Of course, we gotta have that corporate espionage in there. It's a big thing going around. That is one thing I don't think... It sounds like a lot of people from, like, Auntie Cleo's would try to get in, but not necessarily, like, a spy, I guess. I don't know. It's not like they're stealing their stuff, it doesn't seem like. It seems like everybody's pretty well protected on their inventions or whatever. All laboratory techs are to isolate themselves until further notice. Any laboratory tech found fraternizing in groups of 2 or more, or found speaking with the same person more than once, will be reprimanded to Spacer's Choice Human Resources Re-Education and Reallocation Department. You're not allowed... No wonder nothing gets done, or anything, I don't know, whatever, gets solved around here. Anything that's confidential has to remain that way. You can't talk to your coworkers more than once. You can't do anything. You work by yourself for the most part. You talk to somebody once in a while to tell them, bring this here or whatever. It's ridiculous. Finally, unless you are actually physically sitting in an interview session pre-approved by me, do not speak with the journalists. Dr. Olivia Ambrose, director, blah, 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 blah. Subject A TAC T concerns. Jasper, I dug into the volunteer data Marianne sent over. You were right. The current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, even by SC standards. Spacer's Choice? You didn't spell out Spacer's Choice? How dare you? Pyranthia? Whatever. And I performed a handful of autopsies on this week's deceased and made a few noticeable observations. In one case, that of a young man in his early 20s, we noted a degree of gray matter loss one would expect to see in a man of 70. His brain had also atrophied to a shocking extent. Again, as one might expect in a much older man. In another case, that of a woman in middle age, the subject was no longer able to achieve natural sleep. After 11 consecutive days of wakefulness, she was no longer able to distinguish her violent hallucinations from reality. Yet, even as she spiraled, she demanded additional injections. So, this stuff doesn't make you live any longer, I would assume. Obviously, there were lots of test subjects, or this drug got out, people took it, now you've got tons of marauders. If the drug isn't being made anymore, which we'll find that out, this problem should, as unfortunate as it is, solve itself. If it was not put out on the shelves, then you would have lesser of a problem. But, as I've said, the problem should solve itself, because you're not living any longer, you're gonna die, the product will run out, and then there's your... It's done. It's done. The issue is done. And sure, it might take a while, but it doesn't seem like people taking one shot of adrenatime, or even a couple, does anything. It's when you use it consistently. So, I mean, obviously they made a ton of this stuff, but, it's going to be a finite source of it now, unless we find out that they're making more here or somewhere, which wouldn't surprise me, I guess. I was sure our last tweak would reduce the incidence of violence among the volunteer population. We might attempt to further refine the compound through partitioning, though I'm doubtful that will be effective. Violence aside, I'm growing increasingly concerned by the habit-forming nature of the compound. What do you think? Yeah, it's addicting. It's addicting. Monthly physicals, high priority. The materials we worked with are dangerous and will result in permanent injury, disfigurement, or madness when handled for extended periods. Oh yeah, I forgot, all this stuff is in the air too, isn't it? Therefore, all laboratory personnel will now report to the project physician, Dr. Prayantha LeBlanc, for monthly physicals and psychiatric evaluations. I do this out of an abundance of caution. Schedule your first appointment immediately and notify me when you do. I have access to your medical records, so I will know when you shirk Do not make me drag you to this office myself. Signed, Olivia, project director, blah, blah, blah.
I dare say it seems like the inmates were running the asylum here.
yeah, maybe I get what you're saying, yep. About what I'd expect from Spacer's Choice operation, something went very wrong. No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it did, but it was wrong to begin with, so I'm sure no one meant for this to happen. Maybe, probably not. You remember the guy who was running it, right? Yeah.
The only thing they seem to be able to get right is sowing insanity and destroying people's lives. This whole project wrought mental destruction on everyone involved, including themselves. All brought to you by Spacer's Choice's best and brightest.
They were pushed to do impossible by people who weren't accountable. Yep, that's true. Also, you know, you said it, Spacer's Choice best and brightest. That's what we're talking about here. Things probably didn't start out this way. Maybe, probably did. This place is a wreck. Who cares how it happened? We'll do the second one.
Just think of the damage their worst and dimmest could do. Minnie thinks her family has a bad name now. It's nothing compared to how it will be if she compounds on her mother's failures.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're helping her. As long as she shows her gratitude in bits, that's all I care about. Pay me. That's it. Okay, let's get the journal before jump to conclusions. No, I think we're alright jumping to conclusions, just by the entries in the terminals. I want to see what else this investigation digs up. I also do, but we are going to do... Yeah, let's do this one. Olivia's journal is next. We are... What? Can we go here? Oh, yes. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm looking forward to a breath of fresh air after the stench of this place.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sure. And in this door, we will find a man standing, or woman standing in front of us. Let's go. Oh, lame. Okay. Terminal? I thought it said the journal. Anyways. Where's that? Way up there. The red tape of command. Anyways, that was the Chem Lab. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and smash... I don't know, just smash something. And, if you made it this far, or if you liked the video, I do appreciate it. If you didn't like the video, give her a dislike. Tell me why you didn't like it. Do all the things YouTube wants you to do. And with that, we're going to say bye for now. And join me for the next episode. Thanks. Bye.
Synthesis and Manufacturing Center, huh?
Did you know there are 7 generations of SAM models, including this unit? Now equipped with floor washing and vocal networking?